the bathroom, Mr. Elephant carefully shaved, his tusks reflecting the soft glow of the light. Meanwhile, Mrs. Elephant sat at the vanity table, applying makeup. She picked up her lipstick but paused, her eyes drawn to a photo framed in delicate ivory. It showed the vast African plain, a memory of their homeland. Closing her eyes, she could hear the distant echo of Closing her eyes, she could hear the distant echo of drums and the calls of the wild. The rhythmic beats and the sounds of the African wilderness enveloped her, pulling her back to a time and place she had once known intimately. In an instant, she found herself back in the heart of Africa, no longer clothed, but free and feral. Her husband and baby Ellie were by her side, just as wild and unrestrained. They greeted the land with trumpeting joy and began to explore their homeland together. The family walked through the tall grasses, their trunks feeling the gentle caress of the warm breeze. They came upon a waterhole, where a herd of elephants was already enjoying the cool, refreshing water. With delighted trumpets, they joined in, splashing and swimming with abandon. Mrs. Elephant found a beautiful water lily floating on the surface. She sniffed its delicate fragrance, feeling a deep contentment wash over her. Ellie swam up to her mother, her small trunk reaching out. Instinctively, Mrs. Elephant began to nurse her daughter, marveling at the natural bond they shared. It was a moment of pure wonder and love, surrounded by the vibrant life of the jungle. Afterwards, Mrs. Elephant wandered through the dense foliage, her trunk exploring the myriad of tropical flowers, each one more beautiful than the last. She found a serene waterfall and let the cool water cascade over her, washing away any lingering worries. Suddenly, a loud gunshot pierced the air, shattering the tranquility. A hunter's voice called her name, filled with menace and danger. Panic surged through her, and she ran, desperate to protect her family. The lush landscape began to fade, the vibrant colors draining away until she was back in her room, fully dressed and civilized. "Darling, are you daydreaming?" Mr. Elephant's voice broke through her reverie. He stood in the doorway, his eyes filled with concern. "We're going to be late." Mrs. Elephant giggled nervously, brushing off the remnants of her daydream. "I'm ready," she said, standing up and smoothing her dress. They returned downstairs to say goodbye to Ellie. As they hugged the daughter, Ellie began to cry, reaching out for her parents. Mrs. Retriever gently nudged them toward the door. "Just go. She'll stop as soon as you've left. Have a lovely time."